I know that song. I got the lyrics.
What's good, YouTube? We back for another episode of the Go Cry About It podcast. I'm back with a familiar face, a special guest, Pizzo. How you feeling today, man?
Feeling good today. I ain't gonna lie. Back on the Go Cry About It podcast. Y'all was talking that ish on them other podcasts. Had to come back and we got some good news today.
Hey.
Some good news and some sad news.
Yeah, some good news, sad news, man. You said you was feeling good, Pizzo, but it's a bad day in the neighborhood, bro. It's a bad day in the city. It's been a bad week in the city, bro. I think the murder rate then went down and everything, bro. My boy D.Rose then retired. How are you feeling about that?
I ain't gonna lie. Growing up, everybody wanted to be the Derrick Rose archetype, coming down the court fast, dunking on somebody. You want to be the one that hit the game winner on LeBron James' team and then go jump in somebody's arms. No expression on your face at all. Like, that's some of the coldest moments I ever seen of Derrick Rose. So, like you said, man, it's been a sad week in the city because Derrick Rose retired, man. I just don't know how to feel about it.
Right. One of the reasons why we don't know how to feel about it is because it's just like, did he even go out the right way?
Did he?
He didn't even come back home on us, bro.
Thought he was going to get at least 1 year out here, bro. We got like 4 people from Chicago on the team right now.
On the current Bulls team?
The current Bulls team, we got Ayo, we got Matas that we just drafted. We got Javon Carter. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, they should have brought him back for at least 1 year, bro.
At least 1 year. I know they got the money too, but I feel like, part of the reason why he didn't come back home was like, they traded him off initially, you feel me? It was never Derrick Rose's like dream or just option to lead Chicago, you feel me? So
you remember that one video when they showed when he was getting traded?
He was crying.
That was actually an emotional moment. I remember first seeing that. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That don't seem like a happy ending to the Bulls, and him and the Bulls relationship.
No, I don't. So maybe it's some kind of resentment there, but D-Rose still should have put his pride aside, came home.
For sure.
But being a Derrick Rose fan, that just meant that you hated like LeBron, it meant a lot, bro.
It meant a lot, but for me it was very hard because I love LeBron.
Yeah.
So everybody around me because it was the battles they was going against each other for real. Like Derrick Rose was the one in his like 3rd year in the league. He was the one going against LeBron James, Chris Bosh and them, D Wade and them. And it was hard for me because I loved LeBron. But D-Rose was so cold, and like I said, I always wanted to beat that person from Chicago to go play on the Bulls. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
It was just hard back in then. It was hard for me, I ain't gonna lie. It was hard.
Hey, man, you was caught rooting for the Heat around that time, bro. Man, it was some arguments that was bound to happen.
Well, you was looked at crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I used to get into arguments for real.
One of the ops.
For real. That's when basketball was like fun, though. Like, that's when it was really fun.
The 2010s is probably like the best
era. Probably is.
And it's crazy because like that's kind of showing our age, bro. Because
for sure.
The old heads before us, our unks, they'd be like, man, the 90s, y'all don't know nothing about the 90s. Now we talking about the 10s, you feel me? 2010s. Like,
I understand them, but I feel like just the level of basketball and the skill that we actually watched, bro. Like, Kevin Durant, he was really crazy to see. I ain't gonna lie, I used to hate on Kevin Durant when I was younger, but he was so cold. Just going against LeBron, going against D-Rose, going against Carmelo. It was like them type of archetypes of players. Then you got a Steph Curry coming out of nowhere. Our era was definitely the best. And D-Rose, if he didn't get injured, I think would have been one of the best, probably the best point guard in that era.
Hey, that's very arguable, you feel me? He was on the rise to being the youngest MVP ever, you feel me? So that says a lot. And I was going to say, just to our era being the best, like, our era made it cool to shoot threes, you feel me? Like, granted, they were shooting threes in the 90s, but, bro, we popularized the three.
For sure.
For that reason alone, we'll probably have the greatest era ever.
For sure. Like, it made it like people was just spraying them. Not even just Steph Curry, but you had James Harden.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
James
you had Damian Lillard. You had people like that was really going crazy with the three. James Harden changed the game of basketball. Like, people don't, you know what I'm saying, don't really talk about that. But the man is nasty.
Yeah, it's a clip. Somebody asked him, James Harden, how will you adjust to the NBA today? And he was like, the NBA had to adjust to me. You feel me? So
that's real though.
That's real.
I didn't even see that. That was recently.
Yes, they would just ask him this at like the media day, something like that.
We did the preseason, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, no, for sure though. Our era is the best. It's like, when they say like, oh, this is like an era that the start of something is always the greatest. And people is always gonna be shooting threes forever, but it's like the beginning, like you said, of the shooting the threes era. So it's like people gonna look back on this and be like, bro, that was crazy time. That was a crazy time.
Yeah.
And we lived through it. Okay.
Exactly. Derrick Rose retiring, that just kind of highlights the fact that era is like slowly coming to an over. You feel me? Coming to an end, bro.
Derrick Rose retired. Like, tell me that 10 years ago, bro, I would have been like, what? 5? I ain't gonna lie. Even Derrick Rose, when he went to the Knicks, he still had a little bit of play in him, bro. He went to Detroit and he was hooping. If you go look at his stats, he had like 18 a game in Detroit. They wasn't winning no games. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Derrick Rose was still applying pressure, but the injuries always caught up to him. Yeah. So I ain't gonna lie. If that asks the question, is he like a Hall of Famer though?
Derrick Rose definitely be a Hall of Famer. You feel me? And what made me, be so confident in saying that is because somebody has said, like, Tim Hardaway made it to the Hall of Fame with way less impressive stats, and you feel me? And, bro, if Tim Hardaway and people like Chris Mullin, they can make the Hall of Fame, bro, Derrick Rose will be in here,
Yeah, I believe that he will. I just think that it probably won't be like a first ballot.
Nah.
But it should be if his career was longer, bro. Like, that's crazy. We always grew up hearing about the T-Max and the Grant Hills, like, if their careers was longer. Derrick Rose is really that, bro. The man had an MVP in his 3rd year, the youngest MVP ever, bro.
Ever, bro.
That has to get him into the Hall of Fame. It has to.
Yeah, and to think that we saw that from scratch to
Simeon days, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Derrick Rose hooped like a player that hooped from Chicago, like a player that was hooping. Like if you go to the courts and you running 32, he just hooped like that. You flying in the air,
right?
He was that type of hooper, bro.
Exactly, bro.
That's why I love to watch him.
No fear or nothing. He just coming down the court fast, right at you. You feel me? Crafty moves. You feel me? That's really how basketball is in the city. You feel me? Yeah. People want to put on the moves, go to the hole, pull up for a jump shot.
Yeah,
that's Derrick Rose's game,
and he had no emotion doing it. That's probably what I loved about him the most.
Exactly,
he had no emotion about it. Like I said before, when he hit that 3 against the Cavs, he jumped in Joakim Noah's arms. No emotion. That shows the truth, man. I'm gonna choke up, man. Derrick Rose was that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
he was that one.
He was definitely that one. But I'm not gonna lie, like, who else would you see coming into the Hall of Fame with Derrick Rose? Then, if you don't think it'll be a first ballot, who else do you see coming in there with him?
Yeah. Okay. So if you saying because it'll be it'll be other people that probably shouldn't make it, but it's still making it type.
Yeah. I said somebody like Dwight Howard. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I think I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Dwight might have a better chance than D.Rose. But he
won a ring too.
He did win. I didn't even think about that. He did win a ring. He had 4 Defensive Player of the Years.
Yeah, Dwight was a dog though. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, Dwight got 4 Defensive Player of the Years. I think, or 3.
You have to fact check that. But he was still a dog.
Yeah, but listen. Rudy Gobert got 4 now. He actually has 4.
Yeah.
Is Rudy Gobert in the Hall of Fame, bro?
Oh, my God. I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of far-fetched, bro.
That's far-fetched, yeah.
But, I see what you're saying, though, you feel me? Because if you look at Derrick Rose's career, and it's not even saying that Derrick Rose is a scrub, none of that. It's just he got injured, you feel me? So, a lot of what he could have done didn't happen. So, if we just go off what he did do, you feel me? His career might amount out to a Rudy Gobert career, a Dwight Howard career, you feel me? So.
And it accounts for not just the NBA, it's also college. And he was going crazy in college too. Even though they didn't win, they still was going crazy in college.
For sure.
I actually remember them times, bro. I was a little boy for real, and I remember them times. So it's just so crazy, and it kind of crystallizes, like you said, this whole era. It's over, bro.
Yeah.
It's coming to the end. We just seen Steph Curry and LeBron and them go to the Olympics. And that was their championship, for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't been competing for no championship since Curry won a couple years ago.
Yeah, the Warriors, they definitely not competing for nothing no time soon.
And that's the NBA season finna start, man. So we're going to see who really competing and who not.
Right. Hey, with that being said, we know that the Knicks, they trying to compete because they just picked up Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, my God. Let's get into that,
man. They shipped off Julius Randle for Karl Anthony Towns. Me personally, bro, I'm not a big fan of Karl Anthony Towns' game. You feel me? But maybe this may be a great addition. How you feel?
For me, bro, it seems like they're trying to run the lineup of the Celtics type lineup where you can have that 5 out, space the floor, have that option if you want to, but you can still play big if you're going against if you're going against the Jokic's, you can still play big and have Mitchell Robinson and have Cat in there like they was doing with the Timberwolves type, you know what I'm saying? That type of thing.
That makes sense.
It seems like they're trying to build a team that could actually win a championship. They got OG, they got McHale. That's crazy.
Yeah,
bro. That's crazy.
2 defensive anchors right there.
That's absolutely crazy. So for me, the trade is good just because it adds another piece. They got rid of Julius Randle, who I think we actually talked about it on this podcast. I wasn't really messing with Julius Randle in his game. But I think it adds another piece for them that Julius Randle couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel, though, bro? Like, what you really think?
I just hope that Karl-Anthony Towns, he come in there and just be like, he just be a big man. You know, of course he could shoot threes. That's cool, but just don't be soft. You feel me? Don't be no bro. Like that's what they said in the comments. Don't come to the Garden act like no, bro. Don't come to the Garden. You feel me? Don't do that. We want to see continuous performances, like good performances. You feel me? Like
big man performances, though, like you said, because they actually got the pieces to do everything that Karl-Anthony Towns could do. If you like, he could shoot the ball, but everybody else on the team could shoot the ball too. So go down in the post, do your thing down there. You're gonna have everybody else working around you, bro. You got the team to literally surround you perfectly. Yeah. Go down there and do what you got to do, like you said, man. Be a big man.
It's just been times where Karl-Anthony Towns just shoot terrible, you feel me? And it's just like, okay, you shooting bad. Let's see something else of your game, you feel me? Yeah. Go in there and get a bucket, bro.
Go in there and get a bucket, bro, please.
And that's what we want to see in New York.
All right, but what you think about it for, like, the Timberwolves?
Yeah, man. I've counted them out, bro. They're like 7 seed right there. Julius Randle, he's like a curse almost. You don't want him on your team, bro.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. But he said the Timberwolves is a breath of fresh air for him, so maybe that's exactly what this will be. But
yeah, maybe it will be a fresh breath there, but they might also just like trade him somewhere else too. I don't know, because I don't feel like the fit is kind of right. They got Julius Randle down there with Rudy Gobert, bro. Come on,
right?
Karl-Anthony Towns is already kind of struggling. He was doing his thing though, and he's like literally one of the best big man shooters of all time, for real.
Right.
So what is Julius Randle going to attribute to his team?
That's why if I were the Timberwolves, I would have got rid of Gobert instead of Karl-Anthony Towns. They tweaked on that. But they also tweaked probably even like just maybe even getting rid of Gobert. They traded away four first-round picks. So it kind of put them in that hole. So if you trade away Rudy Gobert a couple years later, it's like, y'all just... You don't have no future.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Just throw away everything.
Yeah. Man, yeah, I don't have the Timberwolves being like a contender for real, and
they went to the Western Conference Finals last year, bro. Yeah, and they blew it up.
Yeah, but Karl-Anthony Towns, he wasn't playing
he was shooting the ball terrible, bro. He was actually garbage. He was shooting the ball terribly.
Yeah, so
he was shooting the ball terribly.
So man, that's gonna be real interesting. I wonder how Ant-Man feels. I wonder if he, wanted that move to happen. If he had anything to do with that move,
They were saying it's because of the money. That's what they were saying. They had to, figure out something with the money for the Timberwolves. I think they were about to sell their team to like A-Rod or something.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They were about.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah,
they were about to sell the team to new people. So they're trying to figure out the money for the future. That's what I was seeing in reports and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and that's just a tough thing to get caught up in the business while you're being an NBA player. Like you said, Ant-Man probably didn't want that because they just went to the Western Conference Finals. But he's going to have to figure something out for the future now, man. This is the NBA, bro. It's the NBA, man. It's crazy.
It is. It's crazy. But we're going to see how that plays out. I definitely got the Knicks, coming out on top, coming out the East for sure.
Got them coming out the East?
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Yeah?
I don't think anybody can mess with them, not even the Celtics, because
I'm still a 76ers fan, man. If Joel Embiid could get healthy, I think they could do something. But the Knicks definitely stand the best chance right now, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough, bro. Cause the Sixers, bro, you almost wanna count them out, but it's like they got PG now, bro. So they might be able to make some shade.
It just seems like it for the 76ers always a fluke. Yeah, it don't seem real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It always just seems like, okay, you got a good team. They had Ben Simmons, JJ Redick, Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid, and we still lost, bro. Like, that's a dog team right there, bro.
Yeah,
that's a dog team. So I have to see it to believe it for the 76ers. The Knicks actually can do something because they got all these pieces. They just got to stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? That's really all it is.
Yeah, bro. And I guess that really brings us to, like, the preseason predictions, you feel me? They just started preseason today. I think the Lakers play tonight, and then the Nuggets and Celtics, they just got done with their game. Russ out there shooting threes, you feel me?
Threes.
He's getting acclimated to his new team.
Shooting threes.
He's giving a preview of a really exciting season. So,
wait, man, what you think Russ gonna do this year? You think he actually gonna have like a turn up year? I told somebody, Russ usually shoots about 25, 26% from three.
Yeah.
I say he's going to shoot like 30% this year. He's going to shoot like 30%.
Yeah, he's going to shoot about 30, and he's going to take smarter threes, I feel like. You feel me?
Because I said he's going into a system. He's not, trying to play into something that is just unnecessary basketball like the Lakers and the Clippers. He's going into a system that he's going to have to oblige by Mike Malone's rules. And if he don't, I feel like Mike Malone going to put him on that bench.
Yeah.
And this is going to get ugly for us. So he's going to have to perform.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Man, I don't think the Nuggets are competing, though.
Nah.
I was going to say, yeah.
No.
But when we look at the West, though, like I said, we talking about predictions now for the season. When you think of the West, though, who is coming out of the West, though? Because is it the Thunder? The Timberwolves, they're no longer a contender in my eyes. I don't have faith in the Nuggets. You feel me? So who is that team that's rising up out of the West?
I think the clear contender has to be. Dang, the Mavericks just went last year, didn't they?
Yeah, and they got Klay Thompson.
That was a surprise.
Right, that was a surprise. I don't see the Mavericks making it there again unless Luka turns up. Unless.
Like literally turns up. For me, bro, it has to be the Thunder. I think it's Shea's year because they just got Caruso from the Bulls. That's a great pickup. Then they went and got Hartenstein. Amazing pickup. Yeah. And their big three, Shea, J-Dub, Chet, that's just nasty.
Outstanding.
It's absolutely nasty. Yeah. And they're only going to get better this next year. They're not coming to play around with anybody. And if they don't do it, I ain't going to lie, it might look bad on them. Like, I ain't going to lie. Like, you should go out there and do your job unless, like, we just start seeing, like, they don't mesh on the court or something or other teams playing better. Like, I think they should go out there and get it done. Simple as that. What you think, though?
They, the only reason, in my opinion, that they didn't make it is because they made, like, rookie errors, you feel me? A lot of those guys are young. It's their first time being on that stage, and it showed last year. So, if they learn...
Who they lose to? Timberwolves or the Mavericks?
Was it the Mavericks? I remember them fouling somebody.
I think it was the Mavericks.
It was the Mavericks. I think
Kyrie was going against them. Yeah, I remember.
They just made a rookie mistake. So if they learn from that mistake and apply it to next season, they'll definitely come out on top. Because the Timberwolves, you feel me? I don't know. I don't want to count them out just yet, but I feel like they're now a team that you have to worry less about. But hey, I could be wrong.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. Let me not discredit the Mavericks. Like, they actually did. They got Kyrie and Klay on the same team now. Let's talk about that.
They ain't
That's
lose nobody.
Crazy.
They ain't lose nobody.
They lost Derrick Jones Jr., but that's like a little something. They ain't lose nobody. That's nothing. They got picked up Klay Thompson, bro. And they got P.J. Washington last year. That's a decent pickup.
Midway through the season, right?
Yeah, midway through the season.
Yeah.
They got Klay Thompson and Kyrie on the same team. Like, that was a battle for ages back in the day.
Yeah.
Bro. That's kind of crazy.
Definitely, now they on the same team, and Klay Thompson wearing 31.
31. So ugly, bro. I don't know why you did that.
Right. So you think that the Thunder and Mavericks are the two teams then to watch out for? Or like they could be like the Western Conference Finals right there?
Yeah, I'm trying not to forget any teams like, the Pelicans just got DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, and they got a healthy Zion, I think.
You know what I'm saying? We hope so. Brandon Ingram, I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, but I think he's going to get moved.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't really know if he's about to get traded or what's going on. Like, the Kings just got DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah.
But they didn't even make the playoffs last year. The Pelicans didn't either.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, bro, you got to go with the Mavericks and the Thunder.
Yeah.
Like you said, the Timberwolves got worse, and they was in the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
So,
but when you look at Julius Randle's stats, not to like keep talking about Buddy, but when you look at his stats, like, they not like the worst, you feel me? But it's just like when you watch the game, it doesn't seem like he's doing that or those points or those stats are meaningful.
Sometimes you could watch the game and see winning basketball, see impactful basketball is going to help and attribute to winning. And he just does stuff that's like, bro, come on. Like, we can't have that on the court right now. We can't have that right now. Right. But they also do got players like Nas Reed that's on the bench who could step up and, you know what I'm saying, really turn something up. McDaniels, you know what I'm saying? They got Rob Dillingham on some slide stuff in the back. Maybe he could turn up on something. They got Dante DiVincenzo, who was playing pretty good last year, you know what I'm saying? So maybe they do got something that could just turn into something. Maybe they could, like I said, find somewhere to trade Julius Randle to. What if they traded like Julius Randle for like Brandon Ingram?
That would be an excellent move right there.
Put Nas J-Dub at the, or not J-Dub, put Jaden McDaniels at the 4 or something like that.
Yeah,
like
Gobert is a big body, you feel me? So if you have like a smaller 4 next to him, that's not really a big deal.
Not bad.
Reed could really step up and play that 4, and they just kind of use them in a crafty way. So if a move like that would like come about, I would have the Timberwolves right back up again. No cap.
Man, I think that's a good move. I don't know how the money looking, but that could be a good move.
I forgot about the business aspect, A-Rod and all that. So they figure all that out, and
that's just like I said. That's bad to get stuck in between for Ant-Man because he's literally on the rise. If he gets him a championship in the next couple of years, bro, that man is going to be looking like looking like God out there, bro.
Right, and business is kind of what happened. What stopped the teams like the Clippers? You feel me? When they was throwing all the lobs, Lob City, they ain't win nothing because they had a racist owner or whatever. So
that was crazy.
It's just weird.
The business is crazy, man. As it affects the NBA history, that's crazy.
Yeah. But we speaking about business and just NBA teams, ownership.
Wait, hold on. We got to see our Eastern Conference predictions.
Oh, yeah, we ain't even talk about the East. That's how you know the East.
No. You said the Knicks. Actually, you did say the Knicks.
Oh, yeah, the Knicks.
You said the Knicks.
The Celtics. But I don't think those teams can mess with. Well, I could be wrong, though. The Knicks is just, they kind of crazy.
You don't think nobody mess with anybody on the West?
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think nobody on the
West.
Yeah. On the East can mess with people, on nobody on the West.
Yeah, I feel that. I ain't going to lie.
That's how it's been in the past, though. The West has just always been better, bro.
Yeah. We talking about a couple of different teams. Let's talk about like the Bucks. What do you think the Bucks could do? Because they still got Giannis. They still got Dame. You know what I'm saying? It's a contender.
Yeah.
But they don't got too much. Brook Lopez.
They need a coach before anything.
Yeah, bro. They got Doc Rivers.
Yeah, they say Rondo was trying to come in and step up, be a coach.
What?
Exactly.
Rondo. I just seen Ant-Man take Rondo over Chris Paul. And
I seen that. I'll take that too.
Yeah.
They're the same player. It's just Rondo is like more crafty.
Yeah. Rondo's won 2 chips.
Yeah.
Got 2 championships, man. What you was going to say about the business? Let's get into the business.
Man, about the business, though. Oh, yeah, we talking about business and stuff. This is like not NBA, but the WNBA, they about to do like an expansion or whatever. They about to add a team.
Toronto, I heard that. They getting a team.
Toronto getting a team?
Yep.
I thought it was some Golden State team.
Golden State, they probably getting a team too, but I know Toronto. I heard about Toronto. Let me just fact check.
They doing it where though, like the team can like draft from like other teams though.
That's how they did it back in the day in the NBA too.
For real?
Yes, bro. You had to give up players from your team. You didn't know that?
No, that's kind of weird, but hey,
you had to do that back in the day. And if we get new teams nowadays, it's probably gonna be the same exact way.
Yeah, because
you got to start your team off first.
Right?
Yeah, you got to start your team off first, and you got to have NBA talent. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you could put. It's like you could. This is how it was back in the day. I actually noticed because the 2K is the same exact way. If you like play like the My League, so if you get an expansion team, you can only keep 3 people or 4 people that you like. These are my people that I'm keeping on my team.
Yeah, that's what the rules.
Everybody,
is.
I think. No, I mean not say everybody drafts, but a couple teams like the expansion teams draft. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. They like protection players that they said. Yep. You get a few protection players, and then they can pick whatever other players you want. Yep. That's kind of crazy, though. Imagine you on a WNBA team or NBA team, and you like, dang, I'm not one of the protected players, you feel me?
Oh, bro.
It just got to feel like weird, you feel me?
Yeah, that's the business, though. That's how I really get down to the nitty-gritty. But I just wanted to fact-check the Toronto getting a new team, and yeah, they definitely are. Okay. And the Golden State Valkyries.
Yeah.
They getting a new team too. That's crazy.
Yeah,
business.
I can't even like try and think like who gonna like go where. You feel me? Because I ain't like really too deep into the WNBA, but I know like and really like none of the stars gonna get moved for real. Like injuries, Cardoso, Brittany Griner, like all of them, they ain't going nowhere. You feel
Asia
me?
Wilson, Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? None of them.
Nah, none of them.
None of them.
Yeah.
They can't. But we going to see how that go, man. We're going to see how the WNBA shapes out. I actually like how they're evolving from the past couple of years. They got some real stars, and they got more people too.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely turning up, man. They've been on the rise in just, the past 2 years. Yeah. I say you give it about, 2 more, 3 years, bro. They'll be.
Yeah, it's gonna be something. Like you probably gonna have probably about like 20 teams by the time like Juju gets there, because she has to play out all her college. They can't just skip their eligibility in college. You got to play out all your years.
Dang.
For the woman, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the woman can't. So
no wonder why Angel Reese and them was lost in. That's kind of weird, bro.
Yeah, you can't do that. So by the time Juju gets there in a couple years, 3 years, something like that, they probably gonna have about 20 teams in there, and she gonna turn the league up even more.
Turn the league up
next year.
More.
They about to get Paige.
Mm-hmm.
Kim Brinkle got injured this year, but she was playing on the Sparks.
Yeah, I'm really waiting for Juju. I'm like, the way that she went out last year on USC, you know, that kind of just showed that, you know, she's still learning, you feel me?
For sure.
She gonna come back next year, more experience.
Yeah.
Come back with that game, really turn up.
She's a star. Mark it down. A couple years, you're gonna see it, man.
Exactly.
We got this on film. She's a star.
She's a star. But we talking about, you know, just stars, upcoming stars. We transitioned over to football. You got Ryan Williams on Alabama. That boy is a star. And he was 17, bro.
17, man. That's crazy.
He was doing like unbelievable stuff, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they was playing Georgia the other day. I seen him get some nasty catch at the end of the game.
He fumbling the ball, doing 360s while he fumbling the ball. Then he turned around and do a juke after that.
The man he's crazy, bro.
That's like some Madden stuff.
They said this man turned his Instagram profile picture to Michael Vick and some dogs. And you know what that means, bro? You know how Mike Vick back in the day, it was going against Georgia, Bulldog. You know what I'm saying? The man is out here just trolling. He's getting into, he knows how to play with the media, and he knows how to go get it done on the field. Like I said about Juju, that's another star right there. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's a star.
He was going crazy, and I really like how the timing that all this is happening, because Nick Saban just left. You feel me? Now you got him, you know, quote unquote saving Bama, or keeping them, you know, up
keeping
top.
Him afloat, keeping him in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. Like you said, Nick Saban left. I didn't even think about that.
Right. That
did take a lot off of them.
Yeah. Like people was like, you know, doubting him. Like, is Alabama still gonna be the same? Nick Saban was definitely the heart and soul of Alabama football. But now you got a cat like Ryan Williams who's doing this. You was like, oh yeah, they in good hands for sure.
Talking about the business with college football, I've been seeing a lot with the NILs and stuff. That's why I seen Nick Saban say something about the NIL. They're creating teams now. It's like the NFL. I see some people. It was some quarterback from a school, I think, on the West Coast somewhere. He literally stopped playing because they were supposed to give him like $500K or something like that. They gave him like $8,000. He just stopped playing after week 1.
Exactly.
I'm like, dang, bro, that's how they really coming out here.
That's how they coming, bro, and that's really why Nick Saban left. For real, it's like as a coach, you are losing control. You feel me?
Yeah.
But
you think that's good or bad for the NCAA, because players was getting scammed out their money. They was getting scammed out their bread. These colleges making millions and millions. The coaches probably making about $5 million a year.
Exactly.
And then the
universities making trillions a year.
You know what I'm saying? For real though.
Yeah.
I think it's good or bad.
I'll say this, bro. Just like anything else in America, bro, once you introduce it to anybody, bro, it's a quote unquote good thing. But once it get down in our hands, we gonna make it a way where we exploited it, or we found a way to just mess it up. You feel me? And the NIL is another example of that, bro.
Yeah, it is.
It's introduced as a good thing, and now you got people, you know, possibly going to school because they getting more money, or not playing because they not getting no money.
Everything evolves though. You know what I'm saying? So at one time, probably like the coaches wasn't getting paid. Then, you know what I'm saying, a lot of players wasn't getting paid. Now everybody getting paid. So it's gonna be at some point where everything starts just getting the flow and going good. Hopefully.
Yeah,
everything gotta evolve.
That's what happened when you first introduce something. You feel me? Of course, there's gonna be some.
Yeah.
You know,
that's crazy. Our time, like, definitely is a lot of things have changed while you know what I'm saying, in our era.
Yep.
Like, I definitely remember when people wasn't getting paid for they college stuff. Now they introduced it, and now it's in a full effect, and then you're seeing the outcomes of it, and it's just like you seeing everything play out in real time. It's crazy.
Yeah, crazy, bro. Y'all almost just like I said earlier in the episode, just show us how our age, how old we are, bro.
Yeah,
getting unk status.
I ain't unk though, man. I just turned 20, bro. I'm not unk, bro.
You said I'm not unk.
Over it.
Nah, for sure, definitely not that. But man, what else has been going on in the football world? We want to talk about NFL, man.
Yeah, man. Who you got coming out the NFL this year, man? You got
before I mention who I got coming out the NFL, I would just like to say that in the previous episode, I said that the NFL, right?
Mm-hmm.
The week 1s, the week 2s, and all that. We about to go into week 5. When we watching football in week 1 and week 2, we see all our favorite teams, and we just immediately be like, oh, we about to go here, we about to go there. We immediately just get like tricked, get fooled, and come week 5, bro, my statement still stands, bro. Like, a lot of our favorite teams have tricked us, bro. No cap. Like, the Bears, we 2-2, that's cool, but man, I could tell by these 4 games that we didn't play, we not going nowhere.
Yeah.
And then you still got teams like, of course, like the Cowboys, of course, that's, continuously playing like trash.
Tricking people still.
Then you got the Eagles, that just lost too. So it's just like, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even have as much faith in the Eagles as I did the past few years. You know what I'm saying? Even though I feel like we have a good team, it's just the morale around the city and around the team just doesn't feel as good as it used to be.
Right, and you're a Philly native.
You know what I'm saying? Jason Kelsey just retired, man. I feel like that sucked a lot of the energy out the team. That was a real big part of our team, man.
Yeah, but I will say, we have these sleeper teams that are coming out of the blue. Not even out of the blue. They've been, good, just on the rise. The Detroit Lions, you feel me? Yeah. They're playing exceptionally well. They came on the black uniforms, looked amazing.
Yeah.
And then, granted that, I hate that the Steelers just lost to the Cowboys, but that was like, I think that's their first L that they took. And they're
playing great.
And they're led behind
Justin Fields.
So,
man, Justin Fields, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It seems just like the Chicago system isn't just good.
Yeah, for any quarterback.
We need winning culture around our city. Like, he went straight over there. You got Mike Tomlin. That's a winning coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a winning culture over there, man.
Yeah.
You go into a winning culture, you got that good vibe, you're winning.
Yeah.
I don't think Mike Tomlin has had a season under 500 since he's been a coach, like the past 13 years, something like that.
Yeah, that's a good point that you made, because it was almost he almost like lost that streak, but they happened to win.
It happened, yep.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to tell you, bro, you just gotta build that culture. We need that in the city of Chicago. We haven't had that for a while, and I feel like Caleb Williams can like make that, but we also need the coaches to add that too. We need that.
So what you're saying is it might not even be the Chicago players. Maybe it's the coaches.
But we switched out coaches a few times. It just probably like it starts up top with the organization. Who are y'all hiring, bro? Y'all have to figure out like the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Yeah.
We have to figure something out. I feel like it's just been too long. Our football status in around the NFL is lowering every year. We are looked at as goofies.
Right. And with us getting Caleb Williams and all these new pieces, I will say that 2-2 is not a record that I'm like happy with, bro. It shouldn't be 2-2.
Granted, it's his rookie year.
Yeah, it's his rookie year. Granted, it's still just at 500, but 2-2, that's not something I'm happy with.
I remember I was happy when we traded for Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
We did nothing. We had Justin Fields. I remember we just got Keenan Allen. I'm super excited, bro. I'm just hoping we do something. Right now, we're still at 500.
Yeah.
We got to turn it up a notch, man. Let's turn it up a notch.
For sure. Like I was saying, though, when you look at the NFL, it's not really your favorite teams that's doing good. It's the sleeper teams.
For sure.
You got the Commanders that's on the rise as well.
The Commanders. The Detroit Lions. That back in my day, bro, they was garbage.
Right,
they wasn't
bro.
nobody. Come on, man. What's going on right now?
Yeah,
but that's like that in the NBA too. Like I feel like everybody's just on the rise. It's a whole new era of football and basketball. It's just a whole new era of sports. We gotta get in tune with what's going on, man.
Yeah,
we gotta adjust to it, not it adjust to us. No doubt.
Yeah, for sure. We looking for our favorite teams to shine. That's just not the case no more. We gotta find something new. It's just how sports go, unfortunately.
It's just how sports go, man. But it's gonna be a time where our teams get back to where we want them to be. For sure.
The Chiefs, I want to say they're still undefeated, and even though they're still undefeated, they Pat Mahomes just injured Rice,
Rasheed Rice.
Yeah, Rasheed Rice, the receiver. So they may be they may lose some games in the near future, bro, because. They lost Pacheco to injury. They just lost Rasheed Rice to injury. So
and they saying like Travis Kelce ain't been playing as well. You know what I'm saying? They ain't been getting as much targets, but the Chiefs just always like, bro, I can't bet against them. It's like the Tom Brady from back in the day, bro. I can't bet against them until I see them lose. For real. I thought the Eagles were really gonna beat them, bro. Like for real, and they just lost. I lost so much money, bro. Like wow.
Yeah, bro. I don't even want to talk about money in sports, man.
Can't even do it, man. It's crazy.
But the Texans, that's a team that's on the rise too. They're 3-1. So,
yeah,
like I said again, bro, it's not our favorite teams. It's just we got to find something new.
Even like the Ravens struggling. Like I want to see Lamar Jackson go crazy, but they got Derrick Henry on that team. I think they should be going crazy, but
yeah, they should be 3-1 easily, bro.
Easily
3-1. That's a record I want to see, and that's how I know. Okay, we going somewhere. Let me put my faith in this team.
Yeah, but it is still early. How many seasons it is? 17 or weeks it is?
16. I want to say 17, maybe.
Yeah. So it's still early, man. I feel like people can turn it around. Teams can turn it around. Still get some surprises out this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could make some happen.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully, man. Because like I said, our favorite teams is doing trash right now.
But if you had to make a early prediction, who you got? Who you feeling gonna win the Super Bowl, man?
I don't want to give.
I don't want to get too early.
I don't want to give the cliche answer, but somebody that I say other than the Chiefs.
Other
why
than
not
the Chiefs?
Why not the Texans, bro? They got
Texans.
Ooh. They got my boy. Dang, I just drawing a blank right now. What's the quarterback? Buddy name, bro.
Dang, is he a new quarterback? I don't know.
No, yeah, he's the second year. I know his name, but I just drew a blank. But they got the quarterback, of course, and they got Diggs. You feel me? They got other pieces as well.
The Texans, I'm tripping, bro. That's C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, C.J. Stroud. I don't know why I just drew a blank like that, but yeah, if I had to pick anybody other than the Chiefs, C.J. Stroud and the Texans, let's do it.
They definitely, they're definitely going crazy right now. You said they 3-1.
Yeah, they 3-1. Maybe the Ravens could, do it too. I ain't gonna just.
Yeah. If I wanted to see anybody but like the Eagles or the Bears or I think the Chiefs gonna probably win, it would be the Ravens.
Yeah.
I want to see Lamar Jackson secure that because he's won. I feel like him coming into the league so young, he's like achieved a lot at a young age. Mm-hmm. He's achieved everything at a young age besides getting that Super Bowl. And once he get that, he really don't got to hear nothing no more. Like, he's going to be that guy. And I just like to see that for somebody like Lamar Jackson,
Yeah, for sure. But it's just like, we said that before, though, bro. We've been saying that since we was in high school.
Facts.
So.
That's a fact, bro.
We going to see, man. We going to see, bro.
Definitely going to see, man. NFL season is young, though. We got the NFL back. We got the NBA back, man.
Yeah.
We got a lot going on.
I think they said we're going like 55 days or something like that without a college football game or an NFL game.
Dang.
Yeah. Man, college football is turned right now, and NFL is turned too. So
yeah, it definitely is. And I think like them coming out with the game was such a smart move.
Yeah,
you could literally play with people from like NIU, schools like around us. You could play with players that's going crazy right now. You see somebody that's dude from Boise State going crazy. Oh, let me hop on and go play with him right now. Like that. You could actually do that.
Exactly.
These guys getting a lot of attention in the media. They making money from it with the NIL. So it's like, I ain't gonna lie, it's definitely a good time for the sports world altogether.
Yeah. And that's exactly why we, bringing content like this, because it got to be discussed. It got to be talked about. And it got to be talked about from a real perspective, you feel me?
For sure.
Who else would y'all
if you don't like about it, man, go cry about it, man.
Exactly, bro.
I ain't going to lie, though. I am going to go cry about D.Rose retiring. I'm going to go cry about that one. I have to.
Man.
Have to.
That make me wonder who next, bro.
Bro. KD 6? LeBron 40? Got Curry 36, like something like that. Yeah. It's getting about that time, bro.
Bro, they just released the episode. Like, now we towards the end of the episode. They released a commercial, I should say. They released a commercial where KD, Bron wasn't even featured in there, bro. I don't even think Steph was in there. The NBA tip-off commercial.
Oh, yeah. They had Kawhi. They had Kawhi. JT.
That's it.
Yeah, bro. Dang. They definitely didn't have him. And that's just like showing the movement they're making to the next stages.
Exactly.
That's crazy, man. That is crazy, bro.
Hey, speaking of Kawhi, not to prey on the man's downfall, but if he gets injured this season,
hey, you're done.
He's next to retire, bro.
You're done.
He's done. Now, he's going to be nearly first ballot Hall of Fame, bro. Like, that's somebody that you don't even got to, like, even prove too much, bro,
Nah, yeah. He's definitely first ballot. He got 2 championships with two finals MVPs, 2 different teams. You see what I'm saying?
All defensive team for sure.
For sure. You see what I'm saying?
So
he got a defensive player of the years, actually.
Yeah, he's stamped.
So, yeah, he definitely stamped.
He's from the 2010s era, too, the best era. So
yeah, bro.
That alone should get you in the Hall of Fame. If you're from the 2010s era, bro, all right, let's go.
Let's go. Come on, pack it up. Come on. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I want people like J.R. Smith to get in there, bro.
Yeah.
I want people like, give me like a Jason Terry. Was he 2010? Nah, he was late 2010.
Jason Terry, headband boy.
Give me somebody like them. I want a Kyle Korver to make it, bro. He used to be on the Bulls going crazy. Yeah. I want players like that to make it, but yeah. It's a lot of players from my era that's gonna get forgotten, bro. But they was dogs. 2010s, they was dogs, bro.
Right, you just named some throwbacks for real, and that make me wonder, like, are they even gonna get in the Hall of Fame, bro?
They're definitely not, bro.
Yeah.
J.R. Smith is not making it. Jason Terry's definitely not making it.
I don't even know if he has a ring. He won a ring with the Mavs.
Yeah, that's the only time.
Yeah. Maybe.
He was late in his career though, so he wasn't really 2010s for real.
Bro, I used to hate him on 2K10, bro. My brother used to use him in 2K10, put him in the game. He was an automatic 3 ball.
Automatic bucket. That's actually why I love Jason Terry, just because of 2K. I knew all the cheese moves with him, bro. Yes. The 2010s was definitely an era, though, man. Oh, not even to speak about the 2010s, but we definitely lost a legend. We got rest in peace to Dikembe Mutombo. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely played on the 76ers, so I loved him a lot. See, he played with Allen Iverson. Yep. He was the no man like that. Mm-hmm. Actually, even as a young kid, like I knew of Dikembe Mutombo because of that wagging that finger. Like for real though, like that's something. Like you got to think about it, how an impressionable young kid is. So if they're doing that, you got to just have a little bit of influence. So Dikembe Mutombo, I have to give you your respects for that one, my guy. I have to. Sure. And that's going to live on forever, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
That's going to live on forever.
It's going to be right underneath, like the little Kobe, all that. People going to be,
No, like that's literally, people not even probably won't even know where it come from, but it's going to live on because of him. Yeah. Cap. He was doing that in game. I seen the clip, him blocking 4 people in a row. He swat it. He come again, swat. He doing it in the middle of the play. The ball still going. He no. They come up again. He swatted again. I promise you, the man was crazy, bro. On the Atlanta Hawks, he was definitely one of the ones.
Yeah, he was turned on the Hawks for sure.
So for sure. In the 2K, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of a dog too. So that's where legends get they praise too on 2K. That's why I like 2K, because they could live on 2K too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Use Kobe on there. That's so much fun. You know what I'm saying? There's players like that that's passed away. So rest in peace to Dikembe Mutombo, man. That's sad.
2K, they always gonna sauce it up with a player way better than what they was.
Like for real, you can hit a 3 with Dikembe if you from the corner or something like that. Like man, he never did that in his life. Come on, man.
Now you watching Dikembe Mutombo shoot 3s, highlights,
bro. Now you trying to. I ain't gonna lie. People be making mixtapes of if he hit 6 threes in his whole career, they'll make a whole 1 minute mixtape out of it. Sauce it up. You think this man was really shooting 3s out there.
And you ain't never seen him play, you would really think that too.
You would really think that, man.
Social media, man.
Social media. That's why people gonna live on. Rest in peace to Dikembe Mutombo, though, man. He died at 58. That's pretty crazy. Sad. Yeah. Rest in peace to that, man. Sure. We gonna praise him, not be sad about it though. Sure. Gotta praise that, man. No cap. NBA season is upon us, though, man.
Yeah.
Definitely just had a good podcast, talked about everything.
Nah, for sure, my boy. Appreciate you for coming through, man.
For sure.
Great
episode, man.
Yeah, this episode 10 for us. Y'all already know the drill, man. If y'all don't like our opinions, man, go cry about it. We just delivered y'all. This is great news. I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, all that.
All that, man.
Yeah.
Do it.
Episode 10, y'all. We out.
I know that song.